the Hustle and Giggle podcast.
Welcome back to Hustle and Giggle. This is episode 29. Thanks for being here. Today we're keeping it real, keeping it simple and getting straight into it. So let's go. Welcome back, Lesley.
Thank you.
Oh, we missed you.
Welcome back. Oh, I missed you guys
How
too.
are you?
Do you know, I'm much, much better than I was. Thanks.
You were poorly.
I was very poorly. I lost my voice and everything else, but I'm back. I do still have a cough, but I'm on antibiotics for the second time and hopefully I'm on the mend.
So that means you can't drink chicken wine?
I'm not drinking anything at the moment. So
That's why you were poorly.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I think I should make up for it. Trust me, I am going to make up for it.
What did Kev do without you, shouting at him?
I know. I mean, he probably loved it, actually. We had to sleep in separate beds as well. We've never done that. We've been together 32 years. So one was upstairs, one was downstairs.
Because you didn't want him to touch it.
Yeah. And the coughing and everything else. It was horrible, actually.
You were rough.
I was very bad. But we're back. We're back.
Lovely to have you back.
Thank you so much.
So you've probably just answered this question. So what's been tough or a positive achievement since we last met then? Maybe even a small one that feels bigger than it should? Karma.
Yeah, well, before we go any further, I just want to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. 2 years before a big milestone birthday.
40, isn't it? That's the big milestone.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say so. It's not 40 and it's not 50. But I don't really care. Actually, I don't really care about age at all. No. It doesn't bother me. So
none of us act it, so that says it all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
well, you're the baby anyway, but yeah, none of us act what we are.
Oh, thank you. And for meeting earlier for lunch, birthday lunch.
Yeah.
Thank you. And your lovely presents. Thank you. Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I'm the best
No one else would
podcaster.
rather have my birthday lunch with.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
So what's been tough for me? Mental load. The last couple of weeks, it's been quite full on. There's lots of moving parts at work, lots of decisions to make, and I'm trying not to carry things that aren't mine, but I'm kind of learning that balance between stepping in and letting things go. So yeah, mental load for me. Wins though. Wins were puppy yoga on Saturday. Some lovely feedback about the book that I'm writing, and a steroid injection in my finger, which was as painful as it sounds, but has eased the arthritis a bit. So
I was going to say, does it feel better?
It does feel better now. It was like 3 times the size on the afternoon that they'd done it. I was like, that's not right. But yeah, it's feeling a bit better. But it's only temporary. It doesn't last long.
How long will it last?
Well, the toe one normally lasts about 2 months maybe.
Okay.
So I'm just going to enjoy it. So I'm going to start pointing at everyone and poking people while I can.
The pointy woman. And what about the puppy yoga then? I have a question.
Yes.
What if they want to go to the toilet?
They have puppy mats there and they pee on the mats.
Yeah, but what if they want to do
You run that
something else
risk.
but pee?
So we went in the morning and we ran the risk that if they peed, because they're only 8.5 weeks old, they were Labrador puppies, and if they pee on you, they pee on you.
Oh wow!
So
really?
yeah, it is a bit of a risk, but actually they were really well trained, and there's lots of people there looking after the puppies as well. So they just pick them up and put them on the mat when they can sort of sense. But no one got peed on in our little cohort, so that's good. No puppy pee.
What's the logic? I mean, what's the benefits
Yeah, I was thinking
behind
that.
it?
Puppies are bloody cute.
Yeah. So what is it? Relaxing?
Yeah, so it's 20 minutes of yoga. Now, 4 of us went, 3 of us rocked up in jeans. That was a bit of a no for a start. But you do 20 minutes of yoga, and then then they bring in some puppies, and then you sit in a circle and they bring in loads of puppies and you play with the puppies. They curl up on you, they go to sleep.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's lovely. Thoroughly recommend it.
Was it expensive?
I think it was £35 each for an hour. But trust me, I'd have paid 3 times that to go and sit with a bunch of puppies. Yeah. Oh, that sounded a bit creepy.
All right.
Did you want to bring a puppy home?
I did. At least 3, yeah.
That's amazing. Sorry, one more question, because otherwise it might become, which is fine. We're happy for it to be a puppy podcast. How did you find out about it then?
Well, originally we wanted to do goat yoga.
Oh my God.
But 2 of the family members weren't so comfortable with goat yoga, so we found an alternative, which was the puppy yoga. So I still want to do goat yoga because I think that'd be hilarious. They climb on you. I think goats are just the funniest animal anyway, aside from penguins. So so that's the next thing. Yeah,
I wouldn't even have thought things like this existed, if I'm honest.
I know.
I mean, I know you see puppies and whatever, but I would want to bring one home. After having Bentley, I could just have a golden retriever or a Labrador. They're my favourites now.
Yeah, you'd love these Labradors then. They have I think they have French Bulldogs, they have Cocker Spaniels. Good job there wasn't a Spaniel, because that absolutely would have been coming home. But yeah,
And do
thoroughly
you get,
recommend it.
I keep saying that's it, but I have one more question. One more question. Do you have the choice which breed of dog you yoga with
it's
then?
whatever puppies there are. I think they've kind of got rolling puppies all the time, and then they just bring them in, and it's good for the puppies because they get to socialise around lots of humans, and then these puppies are already sort of lined up for to be adopted, as it were.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. So we had them on the first day that they had been out with public like us. So they were just curling up and falling asleep because they were exhausted. But yeah, lovely.
Did you crawl up? Did you crawl up? Did you?
Did I crawl up and fall asleep?
And it's not through alcohol, is it? Let's be honest. Okay, as you know what I was going to say. Did you fall asleep afterwards?
No, but I did feel it. You do feel really good. You do. I just think I love animals anyway. But yeah, you do feel well-being was great. And then we went to Notting Hill, which was
nice,
massively packed. So yeah. It's good. All good fun. Yeah.
Lovely.
Anyway, that's all right. That was a long time.
No, it's good. It was enjoyable. I loved it. What about you, Lesley?
So what are we on? Highs and lows. Oh, wow. Well, my high was definitely looking after Linda for overnight stay, who was just amazing. So it was lovely to have her back for 2 weeks. I haven't been able to see her, which was heartbreaking. I can't tell you.
She looked different when you...
She did,
2 weeks
actually.
Is a long time with a small baby, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think she just looked like she'd grown rather than just being all curled up. But she's so good. She's so aware and alert and everything. So, yeah, I had the pleasure of her overnight, and she was really, really good. So, not so sure she's that good with her mum, but hey-ho, it's a nanny effect, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And on the downside, God, work's hard work. Not a lot's happening. However, I went and bought a car, and oh my goodness, I need to do some writing up on it. It's coming. Watch this space. But basically, yeah, I saw the other side of what my customers are used to when they're going to buy a car. So normally I buy my cars from car dealers that I know, so I've never really gone through the experience of a car dealership. But unfortunately I did, and I won't name the dealer because that's just so naughty of me. But yeah, I thought it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. It was awful. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I expect that if you're buying something from somebody and you want them to come back, you're going to give them a really good service. Well, just alone, I waited 45 minutes for the guy to come and even speak to us, knowing we were going to be there at 3:00, and he didn't talk to us till 3:45.
Wow.
And my car was outside. Yeah. Had I found another car, I actually said to Kev, go and find another car exactly the same. Unfortunately, there were a lot more money for this particular one anyway. And, but yeah. And outside it was raining. I was charged £25 for some petrol, and it wasn't even in it. So we literally had to go across the road and put petrol in it for £25. It was so bad. Ridiculous. So yeah, so I'm going to try and work on bringing it into a work, I don't know, talk or whatever, just because I can now see for myself after many years of what customers must go through.
You could do a little case study on it.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, watch this space. So that was the downer side. Yes, I have the car. Yes, I love the car. It's lovely. And it's a car, you know, it gets me from A to B. But
what colour is it?
Because I like it. On. It is black.
I like to know the colour. That's probably my one motivation.
Really?
Is it?
Wow. And what car would you never buy a colour? Because people say don't buy red ones, but people with red cars are probably really good. But
I don't know if I would not ever. I probably wouldn't buy a really bright coloured car. Although when it comes to really good high end sports cars, you kind of want that, don't you? Like a yellow or red Ferrari or something. But I've never really thought about that. But I'm always interested in what colours they are. Do you know what I mean? It's a kind of probably. That's the most important thing to me.
Yeah, we were sort of going for the black or the nice graphite grey. They seem to be the nice colours. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, and white gets very dirty. So I always remember my little one being white. So, but I miss that.
Brilliant.
But yeah. So yeah, goods and bads.
What about me? I found it's weird, isn't it? I've had a strange week, and we were saying over lunch, weren't we, that somebody said to me yesterday, "It's the moon." I've definitely been a bit like the moon, emotional, cross. I don't know. It's been a weird week. Not a couple of weeks, but this week has been weird for me. But anyway, we're moving on, particularly as it's my birthday. I had some really good feedback from a client that I'm working with in terms of I'm doing some consultancy with them rather than doing anything specific. So I'm kind of guiding them how to do do things, and really nice feedback from them in terms of what that has done to their business. So that was really nice, a really nice high. I did a nice weekend away, just come back from a weekend in Wales, which I did with the sports car company, which was lovely. And the weather, oh my God, it's funny, isn't it?
So nice, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I don't really know Wales. I don't know why. I've been to some parts of Wales, but we went to North Wales, and oh my goodness, not only did we stay in a beautiful hotel on a lake, the weather was lovely, the roads were lovely, the people. It was a really nice weekend, actually. It was really nice. So yeah, it's been nice. Positive weekend last weekend.
Yeah, you weren't in Wales. Those photos look like Italy. They do not look like Wales. Yeah,
it's
really
amazing.
nice.
Absolutely amazing. That lake was absolutely stunning in that weather. It looked beautiful. Wow. It was really nice. It was a huge lake. I went for a walk actually on my own around the lake, but I only got 15 minutes into it and I couldn't see anybody. It was like, and it got a bit, there was lots of trees and things. And I thought, should I be doing this? Yeah. So I didn't. I came back, but I managed to take some of those nice photos by doing that. So yeah.
And let me just add, you are doing my social media, so I'm your number one fan at the moment. So anyone that's seeing all these amazing posts that are going out on social media, LinkedIn and everything else, you're actually doing that for me, and I haven't had any input at all at the moment, and I've had lovely feedback. So
thank you. That's very kind.
So much.
That's
so there's your up as well.
Oh, definitely. Bless you. Thank you. So, as it's my birthday today, I thought we could talk birthdays. What's been your best birthday celebration? I was thinking about this when I wrote the question, because I wrote the question, and I was thinking, what's been mine? And I think mine was probably my 50th birthday. The best celebration, not a big party or anything, but Richard took me to Le Manoir, Le Manoir, then the other side of between Tame and Oxford. And it was just really special. You get a really special birthday. I mean, it was crazy expensive, but beautiful, really nice. Just the two of us, just lovely. It was really nice. So I think that's probably been my best, nicest birthday celebration. Although obviously I might say today when we ask this question again, you never know. What about you guys? Karma.
I've had quite a few actually. I was trying to think about it as well. Sorry. So yeah. The big ones are obviously ones that stick out in my mind. But yeah, on my 50th, we had 29 people go to Mexico, which was amazing. So
that is amazing. Did you organise it all then?
Yeah, I mean, they knew the times that we were going and all the rest of it, so they booked their own sets and families and whatever. But my sister's birthday is the same day as mine, but 3 years apart. So we're both born on the 28th of July. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you knew that or not. So it's obviously her birthday too.
Okay,
so I was 50, she was 53. And we had the different families. We had friends that wanted to come with us. It was great on the actual day as well, because we took over like a pool area within the hotel. There was 29 of us.
What that was like.
And there was
great
just
fun.
Balloons and everything, things to play in the water. And we've got lots of pictures. So that was great. 40th, I had a fancy dress party, which was brilliant. Yeah. And you don't see many of them nowadays. I thought about that when you asked this question. Yeah, it's just, I mean, we used to have fancy dresses every year for somebody.
You don't even see fancy dress shops, do you? And I suppose, dare I say it, people probably just go onto Amazon nowadays and order them, which is a shame, because there used to be an amazing one at Duck Farm Court in Aylesbury. I remember going there for Jack once, and it was brilliant.
Yeah, there was everything in there. I think I had a 70s do, and I remember going in there and getting the dress and the boots and stuff.
And it had all the accessories and everything. It was really good. No, don't believe it is.
No, I think sadly everyone can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly, which is a shame.
Even getting it on Amazon though, you just don't get invited. I mean, I did say to someone the other day, someone said, they're going to an engagement party and then a wedding. I said, God, at your age, that's what you do. We go to funerals at ours, don't we?
Exactly.
It just seems to be that's the way, isn't it? So so we don't have fancy dresses anymore.
Well, I love your birthday celebrations.
They were good. Memorable.
Brilliant. What about you, Connor?
Well, I'm kind of going to copy both of you, because I think it's my 50th for me, so it's my current year birthday, because I just feel like I've eked it out with lots of lovely things, and I'm still eking it out during the rest of the year as well. So I think, for me, it's my 50th. Quite liking it.
50th year.
Yeah, quite liking it. I feel like I'm stretching it out.
Nice. You should stretch it out too. You deserve it. Definitely.
Absolutely.
What about, I was thinking then, so if you could go back 10 years or forward 10 years, which one would you choose, Lesley?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't want to be older, so the thought of going 10 years forward. However, if I went 10 years back, I would be 1 year old at Trace Finance. So I'm 11 years old this week, which is great. Yes. So, yes, I'm 11. So happy birthday to Trace Finance. But I would go forward because I'm hoping my life is not as hectic.
Oh.
So that's the way I'm thinking. But I don't want to be 10 years older because I'm moving forward to that funeral stage again. But
you still won't be old when you're 10 years older.
No, but I'm getting older. Do you know what I mean? But for the fact that I want to try and relax more by that time, then, like Karma, we're so busy and it just never ends. I think we said that from day one that we were on a podcast. Everything is so busy. So but I mean, maybe I just need to tell myself I can't be so busy. I need to time out.
You both are by far, out of all of my friendship groups, I'm just bigging up my friendship groups here as if I've got hundreds of them. You two are by far the busiest people I know in terms of, constant, as in constant. And you don't ever seem, apart from, your holidays, you don't ever seem to get a lot of due time. I definitely get that impression from you. I mean, even just us going, let's all get together. Fish pie, we still need to do fish pie.
Fish pie, salmon sperm, facials, everything.
And it takes 3 months to get that in the diary. So you are both really, really, really busy people. I'm definitely not as busy as you two. And I wouldn't, I mean this in the nicest possible way, I wouldn't like to be. I like days of doing, not doing nothing, because I like to be out doing something, but I couldn't keep up that whole, every night doing stuff that you do, Karma. Oh my God, I wouldn't like it.
It's full on sometimes.
So maybe, maybe it's not 10 years time. Maybe it's next year. I've got to tell myself that, seriously, we've got to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think so.
But yeah.
What about you, Connor?
I felt this was a really tricky one to answer. I really like this question because I'm not one for wishing life away, so I wouldn't want to go forward 10 years. But equally, I wouldn't want to go back 10 years because that was when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Although I didn't know it at this point 10 years ago, it was a couple of months after. So I don't think I'd want to go through and kind of relive all of that again. However, I learned so much through it and it kind of has made me who I am today a little bit. So, I couldn't answer that one. I couldn't. Neither.
Sorry.
So 5 years later,
I feel really guilty for picking that number now.
In the middle.
I should have gone 5 years.
No, but you are the person you are today with everything you've been through.
Yeah, it's certainly
amazing.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know, I'm not amazing, but thank you. But so it's a really tricky one to answer. I was like, I really sat and pondered that one.
Yeah,
and I was like, I can't answer.
I understand that.
So I'll come back to that one. I think.
understand that. I'd go back. I'd be like you. I'd go back. And it's interesting because if I went back 10 years, I wouldn't be running my own business. I'd be still kind of have my kind of corporate career, which I absolutely wouldn't want to be doing. So if I went back 10 years, I'd change quite a lot, but I'd still want to go back rather than go forwards, actually. And I suppose back because I'd like to maybe do more things, particularly with Jack, really, that I know I've mentioned it before, but I spent a lot of time kind of working away and stuff. So I'd definitely go back. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go forwards.
That's nice.
Yeah. Good stuff. And then, is happiness more important than success?
Yeah, I guess that answers our questions, what we've just discussed, isn't it? I mean, we have got successful businesses. We wouldn't be still here 11 years coming on. Do you know what I mean?
So massive success, though. So if someone came along now and offered you, I don't know, God, I can't think of an example, but huge amounts of success in terms of finances, cars, houses versus, happiness. That's an interesting one, isn't it? What would you say? I know that's a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, I mean, look, if I had a big contract or, was running a finance company by myself or something like that.
You are.
Then, a big one, and had lots of staff and all the rest of it. I would choose happiness. I think I've got to a stage in life, I'm tired, and I've said it before, and I think we work too much to build these things up, and it is built up, and we have ups and down times because of what's going on in the world, but I generally would pick happiness.
Yeah.
And I think that's, as the age that I'm getting to, I think it's more important now. We all nice cars and all the rest of it. I have nice cars. I'm not going to deny it. I run a finance company. Of course, I'm going to have a nice car. But, there's lots of things in the world that I want as well. I'd be on holiday, most of it, if I'm honest. I wouldn't need a car. But, yeah, definitely happiness.
Yeah.
I think life's too short.
Yeah, me too. I agree. And it's funny because we were talking, weren't we, over lunch today about, each and every one of us, and obviously we're not going to go into the detail, but each and every one of us has got something going on with some family members at the moment.
Yeah.
And actually, the things that we were saying is how with our own children and our motivation and our openness and the support that we give them and that's really important I think for me, and I think you'll agree as well, but to make and keep them happy as well, because they live in a tough world. And I think from a generation teenager's perspective, I genuinely think that they've got a tough life at the moment in terms of just a number of things. I mean, I've got a couple of friends whose children are graduating from uni this year, and they're really struggling with just getting interviews, let alone a job. And then I think, gosh, they're going to go into a busy old career. But it needs to be happy. And we were talking to some relatives a couple of weekends ago, and one of them, her friend graduated. They're very young, early 20s. Friend graduated, very much into doing health and wellness in Bali. But parents said, no, you can't do that. You need to go and settle down in a corporate career. You've got a graduate, you've got a degree, a first degree from Cambridge. And she's really unhappy in that job, really unhappy in that job. I know, it's really sad, isn't it? And I kind of get why they would have thought like that. But actually, isn't her happiness far more important than, a degree on paper? And maybe she can do that another time, but she's forced into something that's not, she's really not happy. And so for me, I just think I'm a big believer in happiness outweighs success.
And it's nice to have a job where you love doing still. I always said, if I fall out of love with what I'm doing, then it's time to change.
Yeah.
So yes, it's busy. Yes, everything gets on top of you now and again, but I still love what I'm doing.
Yeah, I agree.
The happiness is still there.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not because I'm going to just stop and do everything and just be happy all day long, because I wouldn't be happy all day long if I wasn't doing something as well.
Yeah.
So what about you, Karma?
I think for me, happiness is success. I think they're intertwined. I think success is being surrounded by people you love, doing things you love. That to me is success. So yeah, for me, the two are intertwined. For me, my success is that. It's that's my gauge. My happiness is my success.
Like that.
Yeah, that sounds really cliche.
No, it doesn't. I love how we all think so differently, particularly Karma. So in a positive way. But I like that. Very good. So what's one thing that's coming up that we're looking forward to then in the next couple of weeks?
Well, I'm going to just lay on a sunbed for a week, which I'm so excited about. I won't lie. Definitely needed. Might come back a little bit tanned. You never know. If not, I'm putting the fake on. But I'm going to have a look around Rome. I'm excited about that, actually.
Have you been before? Been to Rome before?
Yes, we did Rome, but we're also doing the Pisa.
Oh, you've got to do the iconic photo.
Yeah.
Where you're holding it up. Yeah, definitely. But we're actually allowed to climb up it. So we booked to go up these steps.
Are you?
I think there's 147 steps. So hopefully my chest will keep on. I'll take my asthma thingy with me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but hopefully my chest will keep on.
Keep on going and let me go up 147 steps on there. I'm going to go up there and I'll take a nice picture and send it to you guys. So we've got a week off of relaxing and sunbathing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Does it make it, sometimes though, I was thinking, because you're so busy as well at the moment, going away for a week is lovely. But does it make it worse when you come back? And I don't mean that being, God, I feel like I'm like putting a downer on your break.
No, absolutely.
Sometimes
both
does
sides.
It feel worse when you come back then because you're so busy?
Both sides is. So I realised that, I do VAT returns and accounts for people. I help out as well and on the side of doing trade finance. And I realised, the VAT return is due on the 7th of May, but I need to do it today.
Yeah.
Today we're looking forward to going a couple of bride shops over the weekend. We're going to Birmingham tomorrow tomorrow till Saturday. We're going to have a look at more dresses for Nicole, which is really exciting. But because of that, I now have to cram everything in tonight. So I'll probably, what my Laura used to call an overnighter, I'll be getting a lot of stuff done because we've got deadlines.
Yeah.
So, and then when you come back, you're picking up, catching up on accounts and stuff like that as well. So,
but can you switch off though, because you've got a lot on? Can you manage to go away for a week and then not think about what's coming up or what you've got to do? Are you good at doing that?
I'm going to try this time. I'm not usually. I do take my laptop, and I will take my laptop because, you never know what's going to be there. But this time, I've got to pick up my exams for the AAT again. So we're on personal and business tax. So I'm taking my books out there too. Instead of even in a normal book, I'm going to be doing my studying, which I really enjoy. So, because it's my favourite topic, personal business tax. How sad am I?
Not at all.
So I'm excited to do that. So they're my books for the week. So cutting off of work, I'm going to try. But I'm still going to be studying, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah. And having lots of cocktails while I'm there. So I don't know how much studying I'll get done.
I was just about to say.
Maybe start with the reading first.
Can you give us an update every day? Cocktails versus reading, pages read.
The bar opens at 9 o'clock. There ain't no afternoon there.
We need to have a little bet on this. So how much studying gets done? The bar opens at 9 o'clock.
What does she send us pictures of more? The book or the cocktails?
Oh, the cocktails. We'll see.
The cocktails, definitely.
I'll let you know in 2 weeks' time.
I can't trump that. Mine's. I'm off to an MSP show in London, which is for IT companies like ours. So I'll either come back completely overwhelmed, inspired, or probably with a bag full of merch, because that happens quite a lot.
Like a show, as in walk around.
The Excel. We've been a couple of years' time. Yeah, a couple of years' time. Been a couple of years in a row, but yeah.
And what sort of thing do people like you then exhibit?
It's more kind of supplies that we might use, so for cybersecurity and all sorts of other kind of tools that we might use. So we've got a really good suite of tools that we use, but we're always open to seeing what else kind of is out there that is better for our clients. So yeah, it's nerdy, but it's quite fun. And then it's a bit nerdy again.
No, there's nothing wrong with being nerdy.
Do you make a day of it?
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's because it's in London, it's kind of a bit of a day of it regardless, isn't it, by the time you've done the trains.
But exactly.
It's just interesting to walk around and chat to people. Yeah. I quite like that. Yeah. I quite like finding out why they started their business, or, I just like it. I like talking to people.
Yeah. I used to go to, when I worked in retail marketing, there used to be a show at the NEC every year. It's still on now. Can't bloody think what it was called. But basically, it would be all the new suppliers coming up with merchandise, and it was great because you'd see all stuff that was going to be, and you'd manage to talk to them, and they'd give you a free copy.
Put as many things in your bag.
Exactly. That was good. But God, you'd do so many steps because you're full by the end of the day. They're big old places, aren't they?
They are. It's a good job I've started my walking again, so I can get sort of ready for that again. Yeah.
You mind that toe?
I know.
Yeah, mine's the toe.
Ignore it.
I don't know what I was thinking about. What one thing? I don't know if there's one thing. I am looking forward to. I did have some holiday last year, but not a lot, and I am looking forward to doing something later in the year, and probably be our last holiday with Jack, to be honest. But I am looking forward to booking something. We haven't even booked it yet because we need to get dates finalised. And just going away, and just, and you just a bit like taking you away from the norm, taking you away from what's going on day to day. And I find it quite difficult to go on holiday because I do have to do some work. I took my laptop at the weekend because obviously we went on Friday morning. So I do find that quite difficult, but it's still nice to get away. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that at some point. I'm also quite liking all this nice weather as well, actually.
Isn't it?
This is quite
people
nice.
smile
Having
at you.
summer. Yeah.
Someone stopped me the other day and went, I love your hair. I'm like, thanks. Why would you randomly tell me? No, I love my hair.
Well, it's lovely hair.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
very lovely.
People happy, doesn't it?
No, it does.
Yeah,
it does make people happy.
Although this wind is a bit of a pain because I'm growing a load of fruit and vegetable again this year. So I'm having to harden them, which means taking them out in the morning.
Oh, because
they're bringing them back at night. I mean, they're a full-time bloody job at the moment, but the wind keeps battering them. I came back yesterday and there was a tomato plant that had KO'd.
Oh, no.
You obviously didn't harden enough.
I didn't know. Honestly, these plants have got a better social life than me. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out.
It's going to be 23 tomorrow. 23 degrees tomorrow.
23.
Wow. Barbecue's out tomorrow.
Oh.
Yay.
Well, hopefully Birmingham is the same.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And what about recommendations then? So what have we done, or what have we drunk, or what have we seen, or anything to share with our listeners?
I've got a brilliant one.
Go on then, you go first. You look all excited.
She can have my spot.
This is a game changer. I'm loving this one. It's a slightly techie one, and it's called Whisper Flow.
Right.
No one heard of it. Okay, that's a good sign. So it's for people like me that have like 47 things they want to do at once and they can't type fast enough.
Oh wow!
And it's basically it's a transcribe, but it takes away the ums, the ers. I mean, I'm an exclamation queen. You know, it'll stick exclamation marks in where you want them, and it honestly is a game changer.
So you dictate to it?
Yeah. So you literally, there's just two, but there's I've only got it on the desktop. I haven't quite got it on my phone yet. But if you're in Teams, if you're in Word, if you're replying to an email, you just click two buttons, start speaking. And it will just transcribe it all, and then it will tidy up the layout as well. Ooh. So I can literally send an email, do a Teams thing, do a bit of a Word document, and it's so much more productive. You sound like it's a bit uncomfortable to get used to sort of speaking out loud. So I tend to just do it at home. I haven't tried to do that like in a little cafe.
You don't have like a sheet over your head.
You'd be whispering. But yeah, I mean, it's taken the pressure off my hands, which has been really good as well.
That's good.
It's a game changer.
So is it AI? Wow. Is it AI generated then?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, you can set sort of the parameters of how you want it to sound, whether you want it to be very formal. So I could go, tomorrow we're going to go and do this. And it might then structure it completely differently and much more formal, depending on what you want. But it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So three of us are using it in the office.
It's really good.
It is, and it's so quick.
Yeah.
And I think I got the stats back. I love stats, but I got the stats back this morning by email, and it's like I'm now typing the equivalent of 169 words a minute. I mean, boom! I can do that.
Oh, put that on your CV.
I was going to say, can you use that on your book though? Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm hoping I can. Yeah. Yeah.
I use I suppose ChatGPT in a similar way sometimes. So I have this thing about never asking it to do something for me. I will write it, and then sometimes I'll put it back through and I'll say, can you tell me, does this sound as this? I want to come across like this, not so I use it in that aspect. So again, and I'll either write it or I won't obviously dictate it because I kind of want to write and see something first. But I guess a lot of people, I mean, that's really good, but I guess a lot of people are using AI for that kind of thing as well.
Yeah, and this is just dedicated to it. So you can be in, I was in a spreadsheet this morning doing something, and it automatically wanted me to dictate in it, which I didn't want to do for that. But it's so much. My brain does work quite quickly sometimes when I'm in the zone, and it's the one thing that can keep up with me.
Wow,
which is like finally there's something that can keep up with my brain when it's kind of like very focused on trying to do all these things. So
love
good.
that.
I just feel I'm going to walk around the house though, just saying things out loud, and I'm like, why is that not typed it up somewhere? I'm going to have to remember how to actually kind of speak.
Oh, very good.
So I've got a little recommendation. So whilst I've been holding the baby, so to speak, did you know on Netflix, at the top, there's this thing that says games? Have you ever played any of the games?
No.
Yeah.
Right, you've got to do it. We're literally addicted as a family. So we've been playing, is it Boggle?
Oh, the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you go across, pick up Goggle, you can do 4-letter words, you've got a certain amount of time, and you've got to basically beat each other. It is one of the most amazing things. We are so addicted, and we say to each other, should we just have one more go? Just have one more go. And we're there for an hour.
I love that.
She's just laying on my, and I'm on my phone, because you just scan it, but all of you can play it. It's
Brilliant.
such a great family game.
Imagine talking to Linda in like a year's time saying, what was your first memory of Nanny's house? Playing, I
It's
love
just
that.
brilliant. I
Have
love
you done
it.
Pictionary as well?
We did have a go. Well,
Yeah.
Nicole and Kev did, but I don't think it went down very well. But I would be no good at that because I think you need one of them special pens on your phones really to do it rather than your finger.
Yeah.
But yeah, they tried, but I'd be useless. I can't draw to save my life.
Oh, they're great. They're great. It's great.
Amazing, but really good games.
Brilliant.
So
Love
for
that.
family, you just scan on them and they're brilliant.
I think you can do it in different places as well. I'm not quite sure whether I've got that right or not, but
What, you mean
my
different
sister,
rooms?
my
What,
sister
different
could be
rooms?
playing
Like
it in
do-
Devon, and we could all be playing it up
it's
here.
amazing.
I thought you meant you could do it in different rooms.
We can still do that.
My room's separate bedrooms.
Oh, God. I think one of you might have mentioned this before and I couldn't remember. I Swear, the film.
Oh yeah, that was the one I went my little solo cinema trip to go and see.
Oh, we watched it on Netflix. Oh my God, did you cry a lot?
Oh,
Or is
no,
it- or is it
It's on
just-
my own, so I felt like I couldn't cry.
Of course it is. It's the boy with
Tourette's.
the Tourette's. I watched it. Yes, how
Very
lovely.
moving.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant film. Actually, it came up and I kind of thought someone's told me about this and I couldn't remember who.
Yeah.
And,
Amazing.
definitely want to watch. It's, yeah.
I think everybody should watch it. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
one
do.
of those films
I
that,
definitely
that
do.
you gain an insight into that world.
I definitely do.
So, yeah.
It's funny actually because I circumstances had to rent a house once for 6 months, and I ended up living there next to a family. And I remember their mum knocking on the door, and she said to me, "I just want to let you know that my son's got Tourette's." And it was the summer. She said, "So if you hear anything in the garden, please don't be offended." And I kind of really, if I'm honest, never really heard of it. I never really realised what it was. And that's exactly what I saw on that film. It was exactly the same. You'd be in the garden and you'd just hear this almighty barrage of bad language. And that I used to just think, oh my God, that poor boy, what's he going to be like in the future walking down the road? Yeah, anyway, amazing film. Definitely want to watch.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to watch.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's
Amazing.
it. We're done.
God, where did that time go?
Thanks for spending your time with us. We really don't take this lightly. Whether you're listening on a walk, in your room, or avoiding doing something you probably should be doing, that's probably right. We appreciate you being here. Thanks as always. That came out wrong. Thanks as always to Bucks Radio. We've got Nathan this week and not Richard. Sorry, Richard. And see you in 2 weeks for episode 30, everybody.
Wow.
Episode 30.
And a final happy birthday.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of your day.
Thank you. That's why I said 30 in such a loud way, so that you could all realise and think that I'm now third. No, I'm only joking. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.
The Hustle and Giggle Podcast.